Now, the question B, we have to give a line number containing an example of initializing statement. So the line number that is initializing is basically the that line that is the start with. So the answer is 7. Give a line number containing the start of repeating block of code. So repeating block of code for basically it's for and next chart is this one. So this might be 9 or 10. Given line number containing of logic operation. So the logic operation basically having sign. So this is the logic operation that is having lesser than or greater than sign. So the line is 12. So the line is the 12th one. Give the number of parameters to the function. So the number of parameters to the function basically is the given here. So this line is line number 3. So this is the question number B part 1. So now write a simplified version of statement in the line 12. So the line 12 is, where is the line 12? Line 12 is if not, this is the line, if not next character is less than a, or next character is greater than a, then. So how to do it? So you have to return that if that is if next character is greater than or equals to value of a, and next character is less than equals to character that is z. So this is the basically simplified version of the statement. Now the next one is a procedure count vowels. We call a string containing alphabetic character as its parameter. Count and output the number of occurrences of each vowel a, e, i, o, u in the string. Count and output the number of occurrences of other alphabetic characters as a single total. The string may contain both upper and lower characters. So write pseudocode. So we have to write its pseudocode. So number 6. So how to do this? This is the major question. It carries 8 marks. So to start it, to start it, that is procedure, procedure. That is how to. That is vowels. Count vowels. Count vowels. So count vowels is this string or comma string. It depends on you. This string, this string, string, only string, and bracket close. So you have to declare now. Declare index. Declare index and columns, and declare index first is integer, and declare this character as character. Declare this character as char character. Okay, so for index I am using 1 to 6. So 1 basically is the length, that is 1 is a, because there are a, e, I, o, u, 5 vowels. So I use a for one, a for 1, e for 2, I for 3, c for 4, u for 5, and else other variables we use 6. So first we define index 1 to 6. So for index which is basically 1 to 6. Now character count, character count character count basically is the index index. This shows that the character will start with 0 double slash and initialize elements, that is initialize, that is the initial value. This is the line where which is the initial input of the program. Now next index, then there must be 0, there must be 1, 2, 3, 4 adding up. Next index, and then the index, that is index starting from 1. So now we have to define our, now the next step is, this is the first phase. Now for second phase, for index for index that is 1 to length, 1 to length. First we have to specify the length. The length basically is 6. So 1, so this is length is this string, the string. Now so this character will be this char l case. L case means lowercase. Lowercase is, now there must be a midpoint. This string containing this string index and initial value, that is 1. Sorry. Okay. So now you have to case of the loops. Now the starting, that is case of loop, that is this character. So it starts with a. A basically is the count character 1. Count, that is character count 1, which is basically character count 1 plus 1. There must be an increment. So if there is increment, so this will be the e. So the next phase is a, then e. E is same, that is character count. Just a minute. So character count 2. So this must be character count 2 plus 1. There must be I. I must be character count 3. So it must be character count 3 plus 1. O, there must be character count 4. So there must be character count 4 plus 1, and there must be U, that is character count 5. So character count 5 plus 1. Now from A to Z, the character count must be 6. The alphabets other than the vowels, so it must be character count 6 plus 1. So this is the basically the now the program will end. So end case. Now there must be next index. So for index 1 to 6. So output character. So output, there must be a ratio output character count output result. So there must be next index, and then there must be end procedure. End procedure. So this is the complete pseudocode of this procedure. So hope you understand. Now the next question is question 7, that yes, a procedure that has format name is called a string containing a word and a space and its parameter, and any leading to the removal that space before the first and space after the last word, and all characters converted to the lowercase. Give a test string that could be used to show all the four formatting requirements have been applied correctly. Use the symbol to represent a space character. That is, this is so the basically test string should contain at least one leading space. ठीक. Now the second is at least one trailing space and at least one instant of the multiple space forwards and at least one uppercase character. So leading space, trailing space, multiple space, and uppercase. These are the four basically main things to do in this. So you have to use all these parameters, and there must be a delta sign, and there must you have to and leading space, that is spaces before the first name. Okay. Now telling space after the last name, so the space must be after last name. Any multiple space between, there must be multiple space. All characters converted to lower, for example it's U, B, T, it depends on you. Okay, so it totally depends on you whether you choose any of the system or name for this question. So for question number B, explain two ways of exploring the fault. So that has, first you have to draw, that is, or draw, run, or procedure that is produce a trace table, that is produce a produce a trace table trace table. Okay, any output statement to allow the code be traced. Okay, so insert a breakpoint into the program, use single stepping to execute instrumentations or instructions, monitor variable using a watch time, try different test values to see what the failure is. So there must be that is proceed produce a uh, trace table. First method is this one. Second is the walk through the gate. Walk through the codes. Walk through the codes. So these are the two methods to describe before. This is the end of the question. Now for the next question, yes, a program is needed. So this is basically file name. This is the initials as IDE and ASCII. Well, the modules are given and description. Get get started, get work, ignore word, get any initials. So write the pseudocode for the module. So what is the pseudocode? What will be the pseudocode of this system? The pseudocode must having functions, that is this word or string, or returns boolean. Okay, so we may start the function. That is pseudocode must start with functions, that is function, ignore word, ignore word. This ignore word means that is this string, comma string, and returns boolean. Okay, returns boolean. So declare found, that is boolean. Second is declare index integer. Now there must be found must be that it must be false, and index must be index must be 1. So this is the initial of the pseudocode. Now there must be this word, that is to lowercase. This must be this word to lowercase, that is this word. Now repeat the system. Now if that is true, lower, ignore the list, that is list of index, that is then found true. So and if, so there must be the end of the program. So index, there must be, if uh, the lower case is ignorant or limit is proceed, so there must be the next running indexes, index plus 1. So this until found, until the value is the we find is true. So this program uh, will be this program will be uh, computed till the program is true. So then there must be the end of the if, and then there must be the index equals to index plus 1, and same, and this will run in the same manner. So this is the pseudocode of this code. Now the second one, write the pseudocode of the module get initials. So get initials basically, where is get 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 initials is this one. So the get initials, we must declare new strings, new words, string, index, integer, and there must be some values related to this one. So this program must be started with, that is produce that is the procedure procedure get initials Now declare new strings, new strings, new strings, new words, new word or strings. Now declare this word number, this word number, that is num index. Index will specify the number and then there must be integer. Okay. So this word number basically is started from 0. This word number initials initials with 0 and new string must be started with this the, uh, commas. So this is basically now you have to repeat this for each iterative program. Now use our major program. The next step is this word number. Specify this word number. So how to specify this word number? So this word number must be the incremental number. So this must be this word number, that is plus 1. Okay. So index, now the second thing is the index. Index must be initials with get start, get start, and basically it's this word number. This word number is the start, that is we are identified that it starts with 0. Okay. If now there is the conditional statement start, that if index